Hey, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you people are fine and you are enjoying my videos and channel. So today I'm talking about the use of can, that how the auxiliary verb can we can use in our sentences. What are the most appropriate and suitable use of the can in our daily conversation? So I have the exercise of the use of auxiliary verb, but before watching the exercise and the exact use of the verb can in your sentences, please do subscribe and like my channel. Yes, the auxiliary verb can, we can use it in the sentences where we have the ability to do something, right? In the first point, it shows your ability and possibility that you can do anything, that the thing which is possible for you to do. In the sentence, I can swim, right? I can go, I can write, I can sleep, I can talk, even I can sing. Anything which you can do, you can use the word can in your sentences, right? And the second one is permission. When you want to take something from someone, when you want to ask something to someone, when you want to give something to someone, you have to take the permission. And for the permission, you use the verb can in your daily conversation or in your sentences. In the example, you can use my pen. Yes, this is a permission. Yes, you can use my pen, right? The sentence structure of the can or the can't, right? It is in the beginning, it is in the subject. We use the verb can with all the subject, right? Either we are using I, you, we, there, he, she, it, or we are using any other singular or the plural. We are using the only one can with all these subjects, right? Then we subject plus verb, helping verb or the auxiliary verb. Then we have the verb, and in the verb, it is very much important to look at the exercise that we don't add or we don't use any s or es with the verb, as we do use in the affirmative of the indefinite tenses. We don't use any infinitive or any to with the can, right? Here in the example, we would say he can speak English. We can't say he can speaks English. That is wrong. The use of s and es is not possible with the verb of the can sentences. The same as with the he can to speak English. No, this is wrong. The simple is he can speak English. In the simple word, I would say there is no use of s and es or to in the sentences where we are using the auxiliary verb can, right? And the affirmative. In the affirmative, we simply make the sentences. We don't use SRES, we don't use to, we don't and use ing form, right? We use the simple form of the verb, right? We make the sentences like I can speak English, right? It is not like this, I can speaking English. There is no ing form, there is no ed form, there is no s form. Simple, it is the first form of the verb. I can speak English. You can ride a bike. He can drive a car. She can play the guitar. It can swim. And the plural, we can play football. You can see the stars. They can dance. Simple, affirmative, the positive sentences where there is no use of a negative or interrogative form, right? Right. Then how we can make the negative of the affirmative of the can, right? We simply use not with the can. And at the end or at the bottom of the slide, there is the contraction of the cannot, that is the can't, right? We simply what we do in the making of the negative sentences, we use the word not with the can, and then we make it cannot or can't. In the affirmative, I can speak. In the negative, I can't speak. You can speak. In the negative, you can't speak. In the affirmative or the simple, we can speak. In the negative, we can't speak. They can speak. In the negative, they can't speak. Same is the case with the other subjects. Simply in the negative, there is an addition of not with the can to make it can't. Okay, and the pronunciation, we have the American accent and we have the British accent. In the American, we pronounce it can't, and in the British, we pronounce it can't, right? Which is very much simple to understand. Negative, the exercises of the negative and interrogative. In the negative or interrogative, we simply use not with the can, and the use of can in the other sentences too. I can't speak Russian. I cannot speak Russian. Can't is the contraction of the cannot. Simply is the cannot, the contraction of the cannot as the can't, right? Do you have the ability? The answer, if you want to give the answer in the contraction, I can't swim. Do you have permission? You don't use my pen. You can't use my pen, sorry, right? Means you are going to answer the sentences and the contraction. If someone is asking about the permission of using your pen, so you would simply reply, you can't use my pen. It is the same. Negative into negative, simple affirmative into negative. She can speak English. I can speak Japanese. She can speak Arabic. He can't speak German. She can drive a car. She can't drive a bus. A fish can swim. A fish can't climb trees. Affirmative, negative, the same exercise which we have done earlier. I can speak English. I can't speak English. You can ride a bike. You can't ride a horse, right? It can swim. It can't fly. You can see the stars. You can't see germs. They can dance. They can't sing. Affirmative to negative, then affirmative to interrogative. And the interrogative, what we simply do, we simply bring can at the beginning of the subject, right? Like in the example, can you speak Spanish? It is the conversion or the transformation of the can at the beginning of the you or the subject, right? The sentence was you can speak Spanish. The conversion, after the conversion of the affirmative and the interrogative, the sentence is can you speak Spanish, right? Affirmative is she can ride a bike. The question is can she ride a bike? And the answer, yes, she can if the answer is positive. And if the answer is the not positive, it's in the negative form. So you would say, no, she can't. Uses of can in questions. How we can use and how we can reply with the word can. Do you have the ability? Is it possible to you? Can you speak Italian? Yeah, you can ask the question like this. Can I help you? When you are offering a help and when you are asking for permission, you can say, can we go home now? Like, and if you are requesting or you are instructing something to someone, you can say, can you open the window, please? So we can use the verb, auxiliary verb can in the interrogative form for asking the ability, for asking the help, for permission, for instruction, or for request. But the place of the can would be at the beginning of the subject. We will start our sentence with the can, with no ing, with no ed form, with no s, with no to, simple with the first form of the verb, right?